Hello there, Sarah from 17 once again, introducing you to my Darksiders 2 Apocalyptic difficulty video walkthrough. This is the final section to the Lost Temple, and this is the Construct Hulk. And I could have fucking sworn I'd already commentated this video, but apparently not. Even though I remember doing it, so either I'm going insane having a stroke, or this is deja vu to the liking of Denzel Washington and Jim Caviezel. But anyhow, I'm not going to go into as much detail as I did the first time because it was obnoxious as it was. The simple things you need to know about this boss is it's very simple, but I'm going to make it look difficult. The boss will bang the ground. Around the arena are those bomb flowers on the walls. When he bangs the ground, the flowers will drop. Pick them up, throw them at him, and then beat up his core. Once you do it once, a bunch of enemies will spawn that are more of a nuisance than anything else. You just have to repeat it until he dies. I'm going to make plenty of mistakes in this fight because it goes really rough for me, and hopefully you will be able to avoid those mistakes just by playing better. Because, for instance, when he does bang the ground, if there are any of the bomb flowers on the ground or if you're holding one of them, it will detonate, so it will knock you on your ass, which is nice and fun. And whenever he bangs the ground like that, just jump over it or roll through it if you've got good timing. It's entirely up to you. And this should be a simple boss, but this video is going to make it look really, really difficult. So because this walkthrough is pretty much going to be the hub for tangents, because every video that follows this is pretty much me ranting about Prometheus, so look forward to that one. I'm going to talk about some different things, because, you know, it's just how I roll. And one thing I would like to discuss is a lot of things I usually talk about are movies, you know, music, other games, all that kind of jazz. And sometimes I talk about the YouTube culture, sometimes I talk about the inner workings of YouTube that people don't get to see. And I do believe that all of it is interesting, but some people might not enjoy, some of it, because it's just how we function. So I'm going to talk about something that really pertains to my channel today, which is what I'm going to do for celebrating 3,000 subscribers. And I haven't done anything yet, because when I just hit 3,000, I never celebrate too early, because I do lose a lot of subscribers. What you have to bear in mind is not only do I have an extremely polarizing, opinion and personality on my videos that you either love or hate, but also every single dead account, every single, dude that made an account to subscribe that then kind of lost his way and never went back on YouTube. After a while, YouTube cycles through these accounts and it deletes them. So if you're a small subscriber and you realize that your numbers are taking a hit or a dive, it doesn't necessarily mean it's because of you or anything that you've done. So a lot of the time it is, but a large percentage of the numbers that you can drop are literally just through, YouTube cleaning house. So just be aware of that before you think that you want to give up on YouTube because your subscribers are dipping. Unless you're some kind of neo-Nazi racist, and then it's probably because your views are horrific. But a 3,000th 3,000 subscribers is a big milestone for me, so I want to do something for it. I had a couple of ideas what I wanted to do, but some of them are awkward. For instance, I wanted to show you the process of making videos, because I know a lot of people are really curious. And not only could it be a setup video so you can see what I use, but it could also be the process that I do. And the only problem with that is the camera I wanted to use, my mum is extremely finicky with it. She got it a couple of years ago, she's never used it, but she's one of those type of people that if it's hers, she generally doesn't want you to use it. And I can understand that from some perspectives. Like when my headphones died on my iPod, and I literally used to use my iPod every single day, especially if I was travelling, because I can't sit on buses, I can't walk unless I have an iPod, because it just makes me go insane, because all I do is analyse everything around me, I judge, I criticise every person I see, and by the time I get home I'm a warm bath away from slitting both my wrists. So an iPod for me is an awesome way of not only appreciating great music, but turning my brain off. And my headphones died. And I asked my mum if I could use hers, on this Walkman that she never uses, ever, I might add. And she said no. So, there you go. Interesting perspective. So the camera is a little bit difficult, and because I'm not a phone guy, and if that surprises you, don't be surprised. I hate phones. I hate everything that is to do with the phone culture. I hate it almost as much as I hate the fucking social media, Facebook culture, just breeding these fake people that share every facet of their fucking lives in unfunny sentences that wouldn't know wit if it's shit in their mouth. And I don't like any of that stuff, so I don't have a good way of filming the setup and all that stuff, so it might be worthwhile leaving that to a later date. But I could do another question and answers video, because I've picked up a lot of subscribers since then, so I might get some interesting questions. And if you're new and you don't know what that is, basically I ask for a bunch of questions and I answer them on a video. The questions can be for anything, so that's one possibility, as the construct Hulk gets KO'd, finally. But, like, people have been like, show your face, you know, tell us about yourself, and it's... all that is good and well, but it's not really what my channel's about. My channel's about a personality and videos that help or entertain. It's not necessarily about, you know, my cosmetic appeal. And don't misconceive that as I'm somehow vain or somehow, you know, conscious of my appearance, because I'm not really at all. I'm pretty comfortable in my skin. I don't know, when you start showing your face, as far as YouTube is concerned, it's an extremely smart thing to do, because as far as building a channel, it personalizes the channel and it helps people sympathize with you, and you do get, you know, a connectivity with your fans that you're isolated from when they don't know what you look like. But at the same time, I do think there's an allure that people don't know who this person is that speaks to them and entertains them on these videos. So in this day and age on YouTube, people that don't have face cams and don't put the fucking face on every picture on every video for no fucking reason other than to get more views is a rare commodity. So if anything, by not doing it, I'm kind of unique, as ironic as that is. But this is the end of the video, guys, and didn't really get to the point of what I wanted to say, but that's nothing new. Thanks for watching, and you take care now.